One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Ducks will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bruins offense will take the field first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they faced this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So Oregon's offense will have its first possession of the game. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Catch in the middle. It's Stewart. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Ducks in the hurry-up. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
So many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Rides to back and leaves it. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Ducks are marching down the field. Now on the move. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They make the stop on the return, but there is laundry on the field. Let's get the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Ducks want to move quickly. Oregon was dominant last season until the Ducks ran into that Ohio State juggernaut in the Rose Bowl, and that left Oregon still in search of its long-awaited first national title.
Well, Dan Lanning has built this thing into a national championship contender. He's done it in the trenches, but I'm curious to see what they do at quarterback and how that position plays out. Dylan Gabriel exhausted his 17th year of eligibility finally last year, David, so that's where my eyes are at.
He did, no doubt about it. He was around for a long time, but I think it's more the excitement with Lanning and continuing to bring in high recruiting classes, but breaking through and getting that first national title. They're on the precipice. Is this the year?
Moore will throw. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
They'll try the outside to the left. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Hughes. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Sends it back in motion. Moore to the air. With the catch, it's Bryant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds him out of the backfield. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
And that's what defense is all about, understanding the situation. It's 3rd and long. I'm going to drop back. I'm going to make him throw that ball underneath to the running back and then do my job. Go corral, tackle him, and force the 4th down.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Breaks into the open. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
When the football is thrown accurately, where I can catch it and be a runner after the catch, it makes all the difference in the world. I can keep that speed up. Now I can break tackles like you see here and go make big plays for my offense.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. On the ground with the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He unleashes a long one. Catch inside the 25. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Finds space on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel as these stats will show you. the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Going to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Moore will throw. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Bruins will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Now on 1st down from the 40. They'll move the tight end. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On the run, it's Hughes. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Moore to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment, and you're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapsed the pocket on that play.
And the Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will call on their punt team. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. Moore will throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. The Ducks line up to punt it away. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll run the screen. Makes a man miss. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Power football with the run. Fighting off the defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the counter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Moore to the air. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Ducks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for space. It's Woods. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Moore will throw. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. The Ducks come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Shakes off the defender. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do they do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Second down coming up. They go right back to him. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Creates a little room. Nice move to keep running. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the Rose Bowl.
The Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down in the 26. They'll start the third quarter with the run. There he goes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Back has it. He breaks a tackle. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Moore to the air. Works the middle of the field. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Ducks have this offense rolling. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Using his legs, it's Whittington. Nice move to keep running. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's low. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Flores.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
To the air, it's Iamaleava. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wilson. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Woods. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Spits it out to the back. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. On the move is the 30. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The tag. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This offense has it with really good field position. Moore will throw. Gets it out fast. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Offense gets set for second down. Back to the ground game on the left. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown. They forced their opponent to kick a field goal. Nice job.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunity. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On third and short, the power run here. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Ducks decide to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try the run. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Iamaleava. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And here comes the punt team. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Snags a quick pass on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. From the gun on 3rd down. Caught behind the line. It's Whittington. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Punt is on its way. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Woods.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Bruins will punt this one away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Moore to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Oh, it's a reverse. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They try to pop a run on the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quick completion to the right. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. A strike downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's Wood. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Can't get him to the ground. Oh, he's just dismissing tackles. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And that's what makes this offense so dynamic. It's his running ability, and I love them going option here. He's hoping the defense is going to give him a look that forces him to keep the football. And how about his ability in the open field, generating a massive explosive play on that option run?
The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCLA!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The option look. To the ground with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defense in front. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Here they're trying to get to the edge. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Iamaleava. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. He'll do it himself. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. To the air on 2nd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Caught in the back backfield, it's Berger. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute off.
Turning it on! And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Inside the 30. Sprinting, touchdown, Oregon! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1?
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Finds his tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires complete on the crosser. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Here's the handoff. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Smashes through the tackle. He's finally herded out of bounds. Big pickup on the play. It'll look good on the stat sheet, and that's about it, as this one's almost in the books. The Bruins will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Marches ahead. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those 1 play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.